Hi, this is Zoe, and you're welcome to Auto Says. What if I told you some of the fastest classic cars ever made were ones you've never heard of? Yep. Today, we're diving into 10 lightning-fast beasts that were overshadowed by Ferraris, Lambos, and Porsches, but deserve way more love. If you're into raw power, wild designs, and hidden gems of car history, smash that like button to fuel up this video and help more gearheads discover these forgotten monsters. Let's roll. Let's start strong with the American hypercar no one talks about, the Vector W8. This 1990s machine had a twin-turbo 6.0L V8 pushing out 625 horsepower and a top speed of 218 km/h. Sounds like a fighter jet? That's because it looked like one too, with a cockpit straight out of NASA. But limited production and money problems? Yeah. This American dream never took off. Also, where do you even get parts for this thing? Area 51. Now let's rewind to the 60s. The Jensen FF was doing all-wheel drive before it was cool. It had a 6.3L Chrysler V8 and hit 140 mph. Mind-blowing for its time. But with a high price tag and overly complex mechanics, it was like trying to run a supercomputer on dial-up internet. Audi Quattro may have stolen the show later, but Jensen FF? It was the OG. You like Italian flair but American muscle? Meet the Pantera GT5S, designed in Italy, powered by a Ford 5.8L V8. This thing did 180 mph, looked aggressive, and didn't empty your bank account, at least back then. But De Tomaso's business issues meant the Pantera never got to challenge the bulls and horses of Italy. Still, it was a street-legal beast with bite. Imagine a car built by a few obsessed engineers with Mercedes parts and a sci-fi design. That's the Isdera Imperator 108i, handcrafted and totally bonkers. It packed a 5.0L V8 and hit 176 mags, but only 30 were ever made. You've probably never seen one in real life. Unless, of course, you live inside a James Bond film. The High 450 SS is so rare it's almost mythical. Only 2 were made. Yes, 2. It had a 426 Hemi V8, 174 mph, and came from a Swiss maker most people couldn't pronounce, let alone remember. Monteverdi built a monster, but no one noticed. It's like dropping a mic in an empty room. This one's for the racing purists. The Lister Storm had a 7.0L Jaguar V12, producing 546 horsepower. It roared to 211 mph, one of the fastest in the 90s, but its odd looks and huge price tag? Yeah. It didn't exactly fly off the showroom floor. Still, in endurance racing, it left tire marks on history. Ever heard of a V16 engine? The Cizeta V16T had one. That's 16 cylinders crammed behind you. Designed by ex-Lambo guys, this car screamed at 204 mph with 560 HP and outrageous looks. But its price was so high, only the ultra-wealthy could touch it, and even they hesitated. Now it's a rare collector's unicorn. And wait until you hear what's hiding under the hood of our next car. Big, bold, bizarre. The Stutz Blackhawk looked like a gangster's limo, but under the hood, a 7 Pontiac Veillon, pumping 425 HP. This wasn't just for showing off. It could fly in a straight line. Too exclusive and too expensive, it vanished into luxury obscurity. And today, it's more myth than machine. Now for something totally different. The Mosler Consulier GTP didn't care about looks. It was all about lap times. With a lightweight Kevlar body and a turbocharged 2.2L Chrysler engine, it could hit 160 mph with insane grip. But it looked like a doorstop with wheels. Sales flopped, but on the track, it dominated. Built by a former Ferrari engineer, so you know it's legit. The Bizzarini 5300 GT. Strada combined sleek Italian style with a Chevy 5.3L V8. It made 365 HP, topped 174 mph, and looked like it belonged in a museum. Or a Bond car chase. But with low production, it stayed in the shadows. And here's the kicker. Some say it handled better than Ferraris of the era. So there you have it. 10 underrated lightning-fast classics that got lost in time. They didn't just compete, they innovated, and in many ways outpaced the icons we all know. Some were ahead of their time. Others were too rare to stand out. But every one of them proves this. speed doesn't always come with fame. And maybe the greatest machines aren't the ones everyone remembers, but the ones built with passion, not publicity. Want more hidden gems and jaw-dropping auto stories? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We drop daily updates for true car lovers like you. Which of these 10 shocked you the most? Comment below, we read them all. Thanks for watching, and remember, never underestimate the forgotten legends.